By far the biggest release in the history of the Don't Starve franchise is out now, everyone. And if there was ever an update that would be impossible to cover in one video, we're looking at it. But how can something so important and so big go practically unnoticed, you ask? Well, because not only has the entire process taken 4 months to reach the finish line here, Clay has seemingly given it no fanfare for whatever reason. That said, I have. And those 9 videos will be linked down below for those who may wish to catch up on hundreds upon hundreds of tweaks, bug fixes, and full-blown gameplay changes to Don't Starve, Reign of Giants, Shipwrecked, Hamlet, and more. Seriously, people, you are watching history scroll past your eyeballs at 1,000,000 miles per hour here, so appreciate it. As it's also a truly bittersweet moment in time, honestly. For you see, this could very well be the very last time we ever see changes to the original Don't Starve and its many DLCs. Now, I know many out there thought that these last 4 months actually meant a gear up to a potential third DLC release. However, I was always in the boat of it being Clay's last swan song. And to be honest, the fact that they're giving us an option to completely revert every single one of these bullet points in order to continue to play the utterly broken mess that is Solo Don't Starve and its many DLCs only drives that home further for me. It's nuts to think that the final list of changes is going to be all about the pneumatic horn, essentially. But here we are, folks. It's the end of the line. An end that actually started with a never-ending list of bug fixes detailed in these first 4 videos here. And what was so great about it was how these bug fixes became such major notes simply due to just how broken so many intended mechanics were meant to be for all these years. They led to Hamlet Grubs finally dropping their loot that they were supposed to. Sealed NATO got a buff to their mechanics after addressing a fluke or two that's been in the game for ages. Coffee plants were finally fixed after all this time, and so on and so forth over and over and over again. No, for real. It took 4 separate videos just to showcase part 1 of this update, people, and I myself don't even remember a significant number of any of these bullet points. But hold up, Beard. There's a part 2 to all this? Oh yes, and it's somehow even bigger than what came before it. 5 individual videos were required to cover our bases with the absolutely massive quality of life update here, and once more, they can all be found below for your needs. Some immediate highlights, though, would be a complete overhaul to the Ancient Guardian, a way to completely reset all 3 ruins in our games, over a dozen buffs to gear and weapons, crafting changes, sleeping tweaks, wheeler boosts, major shipwrecked food tweaks, and plenty more. And what's more, it is just far too much to try and squeeze into a single overview video here today. Which is exactly why this video here is more an announcement than anything, as again, Clay really didn't make much of a fuss about all this, so I guess I have to. It all dropped right alongside their new Taking Root release, however, so that could easily explain things. Still, given how we were seemingly the only ones to cover this mega beta, now turned to mega update, I just had to tell the world of its arrival. It is truly the largest, most important update we have ever seen in the last 10 years of this franchise, everyone. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Links to everything down below once again, and I'll see you on the high seas or the towering plateaus soon enough. Bye-bye.